Hello, I'm Stefan Kushar, and welcome to A Better Retirement Life. Today, I'd like to talk about how to keep active and fit in retirement. So why would you want to keep active and fit in retirement? It's a really good question. Well, for me personally, I really believe in being fit and active. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I work out. I keep my body fit, healthy. I eat well, train well, and I feel generally good. So, if it's a recipe that works for me, why wouldn't it work for lots of other people too? And one of the reasons is that you feel good. You really do feel good when you're fit and active, and particularly as we're in our 60s now and we're retired, we know that the actuaries say we live for about 20 or 30 years. So it's definitely worth making those efforts and energies now whilst you're in your early retirement so you reap the benefits over the rest of your life. But for many of us, we may well have been hiding things for a few years. We may have, maybe our eyesight isn't as good as it used to be, or maybe we have rickety knees or a rickety hip. And it's probably well worth getting it checked out medically first. For example, if you're a bit overweight and you're feeling the stress of going up and down stairs, then maybe going straight into an exercise program won't be the best for you. So get checked out with your doctor first. And many doctors run a free program for over 50s. So they'll check your blood pressure, they'll check your weight. They may even do some blood tests as well. Make sure your iron levels are good and your blood sugars as well. So get checked out. That's what I recommend. So let's assume that you've got through that. The doctor gives you the thumbs up. He says, okay, right, Mr. Retired Person, off you go. So what could you do? Well, there's a whole number of different things you can do to keep active and fit in retirement. Nowadays, particularly in the UK, there's loads of different gyms you can join, and they are so cheap. They're open 24 hours a day, 365 days of year, most of them. And you get a free induction program. So if you say, like for me, I wanted to build up my core muscles, so they gave me a program, which I've been doing for the last year. I'll get that reviewed now, and then I'll build up some more strength. But the key thing about, let's say, going to a gym is that in retirement you need some structure in your week. So you need to be going 3 or 4 times a week. And if you go, say, every second morning, then you've got some great structure in your week. And that's useful because in the long term, there's less chance you're going to feel anxious or depressed or even feeling on your own. So what's the next step in keeping fit in retirement? Well, it's keeping your mind active. And why would you want to get your mind active? Well, why not? If you're going to keep your body fit and active, then keeping your mind fit and active is also a really good thing. Now, the scientists suggest that older people that keep their minds active in retirement are far less likely to get dementia. And if any of you have seen people with dementia, then you'll know just how important it is to try and either slow down or arrest some of those symptoms as soon as you can, and keeping your mind active. Now, how can you do that? Well, there's a number of different ways. Keeping yourself physically fit and active, whether you're just going for a walk every day for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, going to the local park, or, joining a gym. For those that can afford to go and join a golf club or a tennis club, that's great too. But in terms of mentally, then the key thing is to learn something new. There are institutions like the University of the Third Age to help us older people, learn new things. But you might decide to learn a new cooking skill. You might want to learn how to cook Indian style or Italian style, or you might say, right, I'm going to go vegan and learn how to cook vegan. Or you might decide to learn a language. There's lots of different ways of learning languages. But the great thing is that it stimulates the brain, and there's less chance of slowing down now that we're not working full time. Okay, so how else can you keep fit and active? Well, if you live like me near a number of parks, you'll see the people that tend to be fitter and active are the ones out there walking their dogs, sometimes once, sometimes 2, even 3 times a day. So it's not surprising. Scientists have found out that people that own dogs tend to be a lot fitter and active. And actually, they also tend to be a lot happier too, which is maybe not such a bad thing, is it? But you don't necessarily have to go and own a dog. You can borrow a dog, and there are plenty of dog sharing opportunities online where you can go and share someone's dog and take them out for a walk 2 or 3 times a week. And in some cases, they even pay you for it. The other alternative is that you might want to try house sitting. So there are a number of different websites where you can go register and live in someone's house for 1, 2 or 3 weeks, or some cases even the whole winter, and look after the house and take their dogs for a walk, which is quite amazing, isn't it, really? Right. So what I'd like to suggest now is that you go over to my website, Better Retirement Life, and short URL.at/ONRN58. Why would you want to do that? Well, there's 3 reasons really. Firstly, I discuss the benefit of a well-balanced diet in terms of helping you stay fit and active. Secondly, I discuss the importance of using technology like watches and Fitbits and things like that, and how they can help keep you fit in retirement. And then thirdly, as a bit of a freebie, as a throwaway, I suggest a number of different ideas that you might want to include in your bucket list that might inspire you to stay fit and healthy and active right through your better retirement life. Thank you.